What is up, everyone? It is me, Leapex, and today we are actually back with another vlog. People seem to have enjoyed my last video, and I'm going to do this more on my channel. I'm going to build the support up around my vlogs, and then I'm going to make a separate vlogging channel because I can't build enough support of views around using a second channel if I don't have that support there. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more vlogs on my main channel, and series going off. So yeah, the plan today is, this is the garage, as people know. My workshop is here, and I share it with my dad's storage room. It's like the, just storage room. It was supposed to be the bar. That's kind of gone down the hill. But I do, and I've been tasked with setting up Wi-Fi up here. And I'm going to use a few things. You can use these as access points. If I can get the Wi-Fi from the house down there and somehow just slightly pick up the signal up here, this can be used as an access point. If not, I'll have to use a, install a main hub up here to get Wi-Fi. So I'm going to have to try and figure out the best place to install this Wi-Fi. And the consumer board's there, isn't it? And I have to also look at the consumer board as well for a reason. So, as people can see, the place is quite messy. And as people know, this is my main hub. I don't have my tripod today, so I can't set up my camera somewhere. But I might be able to just lean it up against here. And I kind of do want to set up like a downshot view of this area. But this place is only temporary until I move into the showroom. I have my iPad to test out if we can get the Wi-Fi up here. I'll have to download a few apps onto my phone. The best places I know of that I've tested is in the office in there, which picks up, I think, 2 from the access point that I've set up there. In here, I think it's only about 1, but I'm going to try, see what we can do, install the app on my phone, and go from there. So, this apparently can be set up as a quote-unquote access point. I do have like another 3-4 of these, but I know quite a decent amount about Wi-Fi and everything. I know I've got a computer business, not a Wi-Fi business, but I know a decent amount. We don't have any of them in. Give me that cable. That is, nope. That. I need that as well. Those 2 can go back into there. So I'm going to see what I can do, find the nearest plug socket. I'm going to set that up. And also the other good thing as well is, the other good thing about it is today is I've got my final exam for my apprenticeship that I'm on. So once I've done that apprenticeship or the exam, I can in fact work a lot harder on GeoPCs, and you guys will have more of an insight of me building computers. I do have a computer next week and the week after that, so I've got 2 jobs booked in. And if you are from England and you're in the Cheshire area and you want a computer, an upgrade, or to repair some tech, definitely email me. It's at geopcuk@gmail.com. Email me there or message me on my socials, and I'll see what I can do. So I'm going to try and figure out a place. I don't know what the strength is like with this one. So figure out. I'll see what I can do and if I can turn it into an access point. So I'm going to set up the app on the phone now, and see. Once I've turned it all on, I can get it all set up. So I'll update everyone in a minute. I am back anyway. So what happened was when I was up there trying to set up the Wi-Fi, it didn't work because when I was, you know, observing what I need to do, I need a proper Wi-Fi extender going up there. So what I did was, we do have something called BT Hall Homes, which is, obviously, as you guys know, which is Wi-Fi extenders, which are sent to us by BT, obviously. So we did have them set up, but we didn't have them set up properly. So what I did yesterday was, you know, in the original positions they are now, I connected them to our main hub or fiber hub that's in the living room, and I then basically set them up properly with the application or BT Whole Home application. And so yeah, I'll show you what we've got set up now. I would go outside and show you guys, but I'm not going to go outside with it being so horrible with weather wise, obviously. So we finally got 2 bars of Wi-Fi up at the bottom of the garden for the garage, but I'm going to need to get a Wi-Fi extender. If not, there's 2 options: running a Cat 5e cable straight up to the bottom of the garden and getting Wi-Fi up like that, or getting a TP-Link 1400 AC Wi-Fi extender or access point up there, so people can access to the Wi-Fi from the main hub down here. So I have a few hubs set up. One is in the kitchen, one is in the dining room, and then the main one is in the living room. Finally, I mean, up here, there is enough Wi-Fi up here to get by, should I say. You know, the main fibre optic is, you know, 400 megabytes per second. The Wi-Fi extenders, probably 40 megabytes per second. The problem is they do use 5 gigahertz of Wi-Fi, which is good because that means faster Wi-Fi. But I would much prefer to use 2.4 gigahertz, mainly so it can reach the bottom of the garden. But with it being 40 megabytes per second on 5 gigahertz, it means if we were to drop the megahertz down to, or gigahertz to 2.4 gigahertz, it will be running 20% slower. So as you guys can see from the B-roll shots, these are the areas or what the BT Hall homes look like, and I'll be showing everyone where I've got them set up after yesterday. And with the terrible weather outside, it's yeah, that's why I'm not going out. So yeah, I've got one down there by the window down here, another one over there, and then I'll show everyone the main hub in the living room. So yeah, so we do have one down here. I do want to work on a cable management at some point, but for now it's all right. I prefer it to be higher up. If there's something here and, you know, like a shelving unit, I'll definitely put it on there. But for now, this is what's getting 2 bars up at the Wi-Fi, up at the garden. So there's one set up here, as you guys can see just down there. It's a blue light to say it's connected. I think this one's having issues. This one's saying it's orange. This one's orange, so it's poor connection. So I'm gonna have to try and figure that one out. Once again, the problem is it's 5 gigahertz. If this one or the one in the main living room was 2.4 gigahertz, or megahertz, no, it's gigahertz, this one would not be yellow. So I'm going to have to try and update our whole entire house's Wi-Fi somehow, instead of using these, because these are terrible. Sorry, BT, but they are terrible. And then coming in to the main living room, which is in here, is the main fibre optic and the other BT Hall home, which needs to be connected to the actual main hub. So down here we've got this one here, which is sending signals to the one in there. It's connected to this. I don't like these BT hubs either. These are, you know, terrible. But I'm going to try and get access to this hub and change a few settings on it. That's mine, but I want to move that one upstairs to my own Wi-Fi, which I'll tell everyone in a minute what I mean by that. And then down here is the main fibre optic Wi-Fi, which is fantastic. I need to try and figure out somehow how to update the Wi-Fi. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get in contact with Ubiquiti or Netgear, and from that main hub there, I'll try and get something like a networking switch, you know, maybe a dumb network switch, which is basically means it doesn't work over power of the internet injectors. So usually that will send power through the lines, but we don't need that. If we can update this BT Wi-Fi up here, whether messing with the settings or updating the actual modem, and then getting a 16 port switch for the for that, you know, connected to the back of here or something at the back of there. And then what we could probably try and do is, or I'd make it run upstairs actually, because upstairs I've got my own Wi-Fi in my office, and I'll show everyone that in a minute and what I mean by that. But if we can try and get a 16 port switch or even just 5 port switch, we can run Cat5e or Cat6 cables through the house, get Ethernet injectors, Ethernet port injectors, and you shut the door, throughout the whole house, and then you'll be able to connect to Wi-Fi through that. I'm just gonna have to try and plan out, see what the best options are. But the problem with our Wi-Fi is it's not Wi-Fi 6. That is if all these BT whole homes and the main Wi-Fi hub was Wi-Fi 6, we would not have an issue with Wi-Fi, because the bandwidth would reach practically across the whole entire property, including the garage up there. So, you know, that's what I see. But I'll show everyone upstairs in my office in a minute what I mean by my Wi-Fi. That is Wi-Fi 6. So I'll see everyone in a minute. So, as people know, this is my office, and I do own a computer company, so I need decent Wi-Fi that isn't struggling. So I don't know if you guys can see that down there. That is my networking switch, or my actual modem upstairs. So that is Wi-Fi 6. I've got my own Wi-Fi, and I'm even setting up guest Wi-Fi for when clients come down, when they're building their computer and they need to connect to the Wi-Fi if they don't have data. And I've actually managed to figure it out with this one, how to set that up, but I will be setting up that soon. But I want to show everyone my networking area. So down there, people can see there, that is my network switch. I got a Cat6 cable in that one, and it's running there. So for now, that's what I got. So you can see that link act. That link act is plugged in to my modem switch, and then that's plugged into my computer, which means I get super fast Wi-Fi on my computer. So compared to 400 megabytes on the main Wi-Fi plus extenders, which are about 40 megabytes per second, upstairs on my Wi-Fi, I've got about 600 at its lowest, up to 900 megabytes per second upwards. Upstairs, I've just been testing networking and getting faster Wi-Fi, and basically having my own ISP upstairs. That leads on to the next point. I do not have my own WISP/ISP. I do not rent any lines from BT to sell any Wi-Fi to any other clients. It is a good idea, but it's very expensive. It might be something I do down the line, considering I got a computer company and I know quite a lot about networking and Wi-Fi. Down the line, maybe when I'm 25 or 30 and I make enough money, I might rent a line off BT and I'll sell Wi-Fi in the local area to people. But for now, I'm just doing our home's Wi-Fi, upgrading the Wi-Fi, bandwidth, gigahertz, new technology in the household, because what BT actually give you when they send out their engineers is absolutely horrific. So yeah, I'll be giving you guys a few tech tips soon anyway, maybe on my second channel. This is where I lead into my second channel, about you know, just about everything. I might change the name to Geo Wi-Fi or something, or Geotech, something along the lines of that. But yeah, as of now, it is successful. We have updated the home's Wi-Fi. I have updated the settings, figured out how to get the bandwidth as far as up to the garage, so they have somewhat stable Wi-Fi for now up there until I can figure out how to extend it further to get those faster speeds, which means I'll probably have to update the whole home with Wi-Fi 6 in the future. But if they're happy with the speeds they're getting up at the garage for now, then that's happy with me. But if they're still not happy with it, I will update the whole Wi-Fi, and I will be recording the whole entire situation that goes ahead with that one. But for now, successful video, temporary, I'm just going to have it temporary Wi-Fi upgrade complete. And I'm so happy everyone's been watching all my recent vlogs, especially my last one, which is a re-upload, bear in mind. But thank you everyone for your support. I have got a busy day today. I have a customer coming in today at some point to do their computer, and that leads on to the next one. I will be recording my computer builds as well for this channel for now. Anyway guys, thank you so much for the support and so much for watching all my vlogs so far. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, subscribe button, and leave a like. I would say leave a dislike, but at the minute YouTube decided to take dislike and throw that one out the window. I do not know why, but I still get the data for dislike. So if you do dislike this video, dislike the video. I'll see if you've disliked it, and I can make a few updates. So I've got a busy day today guys, and I will see you on the next vlog, because it seems to turn into a vlogging channel that I make. So yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day everyone, and see you later.